Hey guys, it's Kuda Biza again. Happy that you're back to my YouTube channel, and I'm really excited about this episode because in this episode, I'm going to be reviewing a book that has really changed my perspective around business. And it was written by a guy I really look up to. His name is Myron Golden, and his book, B.O.S Moves, really touches on the things that you need to do as an entrepreneur if you really want to optimize your business for success. And the BOSS, really means business optimization success secrets. So it's an acronym, but it's really 4 moves it talks about in the book that can really optimize your business for success. And I've been an entrepreneur ever since I was 9 years old. I've started multiple 7-figure businesses, and the information that I learned in this book is like game changing, So again, it's going to be an exciting episode, so sit back, relax, and we're going to dive into the book. Okay guys, before I dive into the book and the lessons learned in the book, I'm just going to talk about Myron Golden. Who is this guy? And I think it'll be really interesting for you to at least know about his history, his background, what he's done, and what he's doing today. So let's start with what he's doing today. Myron Golden helps high-level entrepreneurs, coaches, speakers, consultants achieve 6 or 7-figure days, right? He coaches you how to make $100,000 or even $1 million in a day. I'm not talking about making $100,000 or $1 million in a year. His strategies have been used by multiple entrepreneurs to generate hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in sales revenue every single day. And what's interesting about Myron is that he started out as a trash man, earning $6.25 to now becoming the cash man, where his business is a multi-million-dollar business, but he's also coaching high-level entrepreneurs, business coaches, life coaches, speakers, and consultants to create these 6 and 7-figure days. So that's who he is, and you can go check out his website, but he also has a challenge, a 5-day challenge that he does each month. I'm going to drop a link to the challenge below, but I think it'll be really, really important for you to take this challenge because you get to at least learn some of the concepts that are in the book, but more importantly, really experience who he is and the wealth of knowledge that he has. So make sure you click the link below to be able to go into his 5-day challenge. Now let's dive into the book. So like I said, the book is called B.O.S Moves, and B.O.S really is an acronym for Business Optimization Success Secrets. And in the book, he talks about many things, but I'm just going to touch on the key things that I really liked and that I think as an entrepreneur or someone who's an aspiring entrepreneur, a side hustler, should know because it will help you grow. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is what he calls the 4 things that every single business needs to have, right? And he has this in the first section where he talks about the 4 things you need to do to grow your business. So the first thing that you need to do to grow your business is you need to increase the number of leads that are coming into your business. So lead generation. So he talks about ways you can really improve and increase your lead generation, because by just increasing your leads, if your conversion rate and everything else stays the same, if you double your leads, you double your business. So let's say, for example, you're doing $1,000 per day by having 10,000 people come to your website, and you have a percentage of those come and purchase, and then you make your $10,000. If you were to increase your number of leads by 100% to just double the leads, if your conversion rate and everything else stays the same, you're going to double your business. So lead generation is something that you really need to focus on as an entrepreneur, because the more leads that can see your offer, the more leads that can learn about your product and your service, the more people get to come and buy from you. The second thing he talks about is conversion, right? if there's the lead, you're driving in the leads. If you increase that, it grows your business. If you increase your conversion rate, so let's say you're converting at 1% and you perfect your sales process to the point where you're now converting at 2%, you will find yourself growing your business exponentially as well, especially if you're able to tie that increase in conversion rate to an increase in lead generation, because now you've increased your conversion rate and also you increase your lead generation. There's a multiplier effect that just goes with that. The next thing he talks about is being able to ascend your customers high within your offerings. So what a lot of businesses do is that they have one core product and service and they don't take time to really think about, okay, what are some of the problems that this product creates, and let me solve those problems for the customer to then ascend them on a journey where you're continuing to serve them. And by not doing that, you're leaving a lot of money on the table, right? Because think about it. Whenever you come up with a product and a service, there always has to be other problems that come out of it. And I'm going to use my phone. What just happened there? The phone is okay. But anyway, back to what I was saying. When Apple introduced the iPhone, right, one of the things that they realized was like, okay, people are going to be using their phones. Most likely they're going to need to have earpieces so that, you know, they can talk to people in privacy or while doing other things and the phone is away. So they were able to create another product and ascend the customer along that sales funnel, because they saw problems that came with the phone, right? The problems that were created by coming up with the phone. A lot of businesses don't take time to really think about what are some of the problems my solution creates, so that you can create more solutions for that. Because for every solution, you open up a can of worms so you can go out and solve them. So that's how companies like Apple are able to grow, because they really look into what are some of the other areas that we can come in and solve, and they solve those other areas, and then look into how those solutions also create more problems, and then they solve those areas, and you continue to ascend your customer along the journey to generate more cash flow for you, but more importantly to serve your customer in a very great way. And then the last thing that you can do, that you should do to grow your business, is customer retention. Retaining customers is probably the most important thing that you should do, mainly because it actually costs less to sell to an existing customer than for you to go acquire a new one. And the more customers that you can retain as you're bringing in new business, it has a compounding effect that will actually lead you to have more business growth in your company. So what you really want to focus on is that for your customers, how can you continue to serve them through either a membership, or some might call it a continuity program, where now you're getting recurring revenue on different services and products that you can give to your customers. So that's one of the key pillars he talks about in the book to really optimize your business and take it to success. You want to make sure you optimize your lead generation, you optimize your conversion rate, you have an ascension journey for your customers so you can sell them more products once they come into your ecosystem, and also you have a system in place to retain those customers while they're in your business. The last thing that I'll point out that I really liked from the book is the power of partnerships. You have no idea what partnerships can do for a business. And what you need to do as a business owner is you need to think about who are other business people out there that you can go and partner with, that you can generate incremental revenue by working together rather than just you trying to work in isolation. So for example, affiliate marketing, you can partner with someone who has an audience so that they can bring traffic into your business. Remember, increasing lead generation. And then for them, you can also give them a commission for the leads that they're driving into your business. So having a good partnership pipeline is one key for success. I barely scratched the surface in terms of really giving you the nuts and bolts that are really in the book, but I just wanted to give you kind of like a sneak peek and a teaser as to some of the things he talks about in this book. So I highly encourage you guys to go grab it yourself, and there's a link in the description where you can actually go grab this book, and trust me, you're going to thank me later. And the cool thing though is that you can buy this book on Myron's website, and he has a money back guarantee. So if you read it and if you feel like, hey, this book didn't really help me, Kuda's review wasn't as good as it sounded so good, but the book wasn't as good, you can just email Myron and his team and they'll refund you the money and the extra bonuses that you get, which is something else that I really liked, is that when you buy the book, there are so many other bonuses that you get in addition to the book. And a lot of authors don't do that. You just buy the book and that's it. And if you want to get something else, you have to buy it again. Myron gives you this book and a whole host of different bonuses that you can then just go dig into once you are a part of the program. So I hope you guys like this book review, and trust me, go grab this book. You will thank me later. It will change your life and your perspective on business. And if you implement just a couple of moves that he talks about. So let's not even say implementing all the things he talks about. A few things that he talks about, if you go in and implement it into your business, you're going to see a drastic increase in your revenue. If you implement everything, right, you're going to see exponential growth in your business. I'm in the process of implementing all those things. I haven't done all 4 yet, but I'm in the process of doing the implementation of a couple of the things he talks about in the book, and I plan on doing the rest by the end of the year. But I'm already seeing a lot of good momentum in the business. So your homework, grab the book and also join the challenge so that you can get to experience the Myron Golden experience, and you can get the business transformation that you need to help your business grow. Thank you so much, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video.